California? Where? Northwestern Arkansas. Hey. It's nice to see everybody. Okay, I'm going to get Sarah on there. Northwestern Arkansas. Hey, can you guys see me? I can't ever tell. Hello, Betty Boop. Yes, great. I hope you guys are doing well. It's very windy and rainy here. Thank you so much. I haven't worn this shirt in quite a while, so I thought it would be fun. I got the suggestion. Hi. I'm good. How are you guys? Well, I'm going to be real honest. I got sick. I got a really bad sore throat, and I'm feeling a little under the weather. So I will see how long I can go. Yeah, I was glad to come on here, and I didn't want to reschedule because I appreciated that you guys are showing up for me. KT, I'm just writing people down as they come in, and Betty Boop is here from the sign-up list. I'm just going to get the feeling for the collective right now. So it looks like we have a few people here today. I want everybody to say hi to Speak So Well. Speak So Well is the moderator and does a great job of keeping the energy flowing and also the list going. If you've never been here, what I usually do during these ones, I'll do other lives that are more collective readings, but this one is about, hi Barb. Barb. Oh, Barb, did you get my message about on the comment I made to your comment? Hi, Firefly. Hi, Kirsten. That I found where your reading from last time was. It was at 2 hours, 38 minutes. I was using this black and white deck. So if Barb, if you didn't get your reading from last time, it's at 2 hours and 38 minutes and using the Phantom Wise Tarot, which is the black and white deck. Hey. Versatility. Okay, so you got versatility. And I've been picking up on this card. It's all about how we're moving in this new energy. Before we were in Capricorn, Pluto was in Capricorn. It was very structured. And now we're in an energy of Aquarius, which is more versatile, bendy, flexible. You know, you're moving with the situations as they come in versus establishing, I'm on this path, I'm going this direction, and I have to stick with it. You're no longer feeling like you have to stick with that. Hey, Speak So Well, are you on? I only see your other channel, so I don't know if you're on as moderator. I haven't seen anything from you. Optimism and practicality. And if you guys know the houses, I'm not very good at the houses. My learning disabilities come in when I try to learn some of this stuff. The third house is versatility. So that might have something to do with that area where you're needing to be a little more flexible. And the ninth house, which is optimism. So really focusing on being optimistic. Maybe these numbers mean something to you too. And 10, practicality. Yeah, practicality is like usually number 10 is the end of the suits. you know, the wands and cups and etc. So being practical about what you're creating and being flexible when different things come in. Oh, so sorry, Barb. That day I got really tired because I was on for so long, but it is confusing. I'm going to try to say people's names over and over again to when I'm doing your readings. So that's great. So we've got versatility, optimism, and practicality as the collective energies. So let's see. What I like also too is the optimism is a number 9, and then leading into practicality, which is 10. So you're being optimistic, but being realistic. You're seeing that sometimes you have to change the way you're doing things and change the energy you're putting out and change directions. I mean, I think we've all been on paths, you know, figuratively, and we're going down that way, and all of a sudden we're like, oh, this is the wrong direction to go. If we were actually on a hike, we would just not continue to go down a path that we could see was going down the wrong direction, even if we had spent an hour hiking in that direction. If the weather changed, we change course. We have to do that in life, and that's hard to do because we can, when we're living the 3D world, we can see the outside signs very clearly. But this is kind of like in your personal life. Sorry, I just wanted to, I am kind of sick. I have a really bad sore throat, so I will do my best to communicate. Hey, I just, before I get started with the first person, I'm not seeing, hi, how are you? I'm not seeing speak so well on here, so can you give me a heads up that you're here? That's the moderator. I want to make sure that we're on. Are you there? So I hope everybody's doing great. I didn't want to reschedule. Yes, I do have a moderator. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there's connection issues. Oh, you're here. Great. Great, great, great. Awesome. So this is asking you guys to trust and protect yourself, though. Trust that you are protected, but also trust in yourself, that you need to protect yourself. Like, I'm not saying be overly paranoid or anything like that, but take, you know, like I was giving the analogy of going on a hike, you would take precautions. You would protect yourself. If you heard wild animals, you would probably go back to more civilization. We're not doing that in our daily lives, though, when it comes to emotional things. If we're in relationships or in job situations, we often stay with very toxic situations that are not helping our highest good. So this is a reminder, because we've got, you know, a lot of practicality here, protection. I've been getting a lot of P's. I'm not sure what that means, but it might mean something to you. So let's see who I'm going to do first. I don't know, is KT here? I don't know if these people, the people I've seen on the list so far are Kirsten and Betty Boop and Sarah. So I could start with those. Oh, wow, it's already starting. I'm sorry. Speak so well. You get on and then you already have to deal with people being weird. You know, that happens. The energy's been kind of a little weird. Like I said, I haven't been feeling very good myself. So the first person I'm going to do is, let's see, I want to make sure that I haven't skipped any of these people. The first person, because I don't see Firefly right now. So if you come back on, I'll come back to you. But I see Sarah, and that's Who's That Girl, 982. Do you like Madonna? So I'm doing Sarah's reading. Hi, Sarah. I like your name. I have I have a personal reason for liking her name. It's actually my legal name. Um, and I go by Claire on here. Okay, you got, so this is for Sarah. Sarah, you got the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I like this because these are very different energies. This is an energy of being playful and young and adventurous in the way you're expressing yourself. And you're working really hard at this though. So even though it comes off as being very playful and creative and connected to that playful energy, you're working really hard behind the scenes. You're like examining it. It's not as, it's very structured the way you're being. It's not as, I'm sorry, I got distracted. This is kind of cute because she's on a stage, but also the shadow creates kind of a pedestal. So you're seeing your creativity, your youthfulness as a valuable thing. You're putting that part of yourself up higher than like being the adult typically, but it's very planned. It's very purposeful. So I like this because it's really shining a light on the fact that you're using this creativity in your life and you're making it look easy, even though you're like honing in on that tendency of yours, that specialness of yours. And I like that. I know there's no air energy here, but I get that kind of quirkiness of Aquarius energy of being a little, I mean, she's got a cup, a tutu, rabbit ears. It's that really fun energy. So I feel like whatever you're working on, it looks just like maybe untamed and youthful and a little eccentric, but it's actually really, it's really something that you've honed, you've perfected. So I'm going to get, let's see, where did I put those cards? Oh, I'm going to get you an animal, spirit animal card and see. I do not know much about these cards. I have a lot of cards and I just like pulling them out and seeing what comes out. Cool. This is so funny. Okay, so you got two. You got the mouse and the fish. And what I like about this, like I was talking about, there's this cups energy, this fish energy. You're using your instincts. You're really honing in on what comes naturally to you and that just jubilant way of being. And you're also working away. You're like being that mouse, that quiet energy, working and working and working. That part of you is what's unseen, but it's actually just as valuable, even though it isn't as big, it isn't as loud, it isn't as, it's what pushes this creative part of you, this creative endeavor, this creative expression. So that's great energy, Sarah. Okay, next I am going to do Betty. Hi, Betty. Hi, Betty Boop. And Betty Boop commented that she has, is that Sarah your daughter, or is she a different person? You're welcome, Sarah. I don't know if that was helpful, but, oh, hi, Alley Cat. It's always great to see you. Okay, next I'm going to do Betty Boop. Betty. Betty, it is your energy that I'm going to read. Cool. Wow. Okay. So you got the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is really an energy that sits in their authority. Sits in their authority of being very connected to their emotions. They're not shut off, though, and like being like above it all. Like sometimes the king can be a little closed off to others, you know. But the Queen, she's like bringing this energy into every part of her life. It like runs through her, that connection to source, that connection to the earth, the sea, everything in flow. And then you got the Lovers. So this could be a connection to, I like this because even though it's a shell, it kind of looks like a wing, like this angel here. And so you're using that, you're really healthy in your connections, in your connection to source, and your connection to your emotions. And this is bringing in a love situation. Like I've said, I'm not saying that if you're already in a relationship that this means someone else new was coming in. It could even be a connection to yourself, because like I said, this Queen of Cups energy, which you're embodying, is the, like, at the top here of this love situation. So this could be a love within yourself that's coming together. I think a lot of us have been going away from external relationships, realizing that we need to put into ourselves. And you need, really, she's focusing on that cup. So this really could be about finding your connection with you. You have to love yourself before you can bring in any other love. Once you love yourself, once you're grounded in that, once you feel that through your body and in every, courses through you, it's just instinctual, you will attract love. You will attract friendships, animals will come up to you because you are embodying that love. It is you. Like, that is love. I mean, I know I'm like tongue tied today. The energy is really intense, and it's very, like, I guess there's a storm here, so it might be getting in the way. But you're working on this. Like with the Three of Pentacles, you're working on this. This didn't come, okay. So your energy is this Queen of Cups energy, this really connection with that. You're going within, you're focusing on what's important so that you can give outwardly. You've been working hard on this. You've been putting this into the 3D. You've been putting it into the world. You're working and working and working, and this is attracting love. This is attracting connections. First, you have that connection with yourself, which you've been working on. These are solitary people, and they're really focusing on working on this. You may have been doing recovery work or therapy or just self-help. Maybe you're doing some kind of spiritual work, and it's coming into the 3D world. It's transmuting into, like, you were doing it just for yourself, and now it's coming into your day-to-day life. Okay, let's get you an animal. Hi from India. So I hope everybody's doing well. Please make sure you click like. It really helps with the algorithm. So let's see, Betty. Let's see, Betty. What is the animal? Okay, I'm going to take the one on top that popped out. Crocodile. Like, what I like about this is it's just mostly the eye. And I have another deck of cards, and it looks like this. And it's about really focusing, really being like laser focused in on what you're trying to manifest. You've built up, you could have built up a tough skin because of things that have happened in your life. And as you're excavating, you're coming out of that shell, and you're seeing that you have the capability to bring in everything you could possibly want if you don't get hardened by what you've gone through. If you really work on yourself, it'll bring forth the love that you're looking for. So that's pretty great. Yeah, it's good energy. So next is, okay, is Sarah, Who's That Girl 82? Is that your name on here? I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping over, because there's a Sarah that signed up, and then there's a Sarah, the Trisha life. Oh, great. Okay, I will do Trisha next. Great. Yes. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Trisha. Okay, I'm going to do yours next. Let's see. And so sorry, my energy is a little lower than it normally is because, like I said, I'm sick and I didn't want to reschedule on you guys. So I'm here and a little under the weather, but I really like you guys' energy. So Trisha, I'm going to go with something a little colorful. I like these cards. South Africa. Oh, cool. Hi. I had this weird dream download last night about Gambia, and I never it was so random, but I woke up like 4 times and I just like saw Gambia in my head in all caps, and I was like, whoa, that's weird. I have no idea what that means. I was like, what if somebody from Gambia shows up? That would be very interesting. The Gambia, I learned it's called because it surrounds, the entire thing surrounds the Gambia River. Oops. Okay. Okay, Trisha. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's get some more cards, but I'm going to just see what these bring up. We got the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Something I feel is going on that's kind of hurt you, hurt your heart, hurt something that, you know, you might not even, it might be old, but it's leaving you not seeing the other things that are going on. This past hurt may have actually sealed over. It could have been a long time ago. But it's in a current situation, it's causing you not to see that situation for what it is. It's surrounded instead by the pain that was caused in the past. And this is causing you not to see what, feeling like stuck. But the situation itself is not the same situation, but it's just making you feel something. It's making this, feel this, yeah, it's feeling, yeah, stuck, stuck energy. So let's see what else we get. I'm going to get another card and see if I get anything else. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, if you, anxiety, definitely, like when you feel that, when this old feeling comes up, it causes your heart to start beating really fast because it's bringing up an old trauma, an old pain. But that old pain, like these are swords. So swords are talking about mental. They're talking about things that were said, things that happened in the past. They're not currently happening, but it's affecting your current life. It's affecting the way you're seeing situations. And so focusing on making sure that you're staying in the present moment. Like there's a lot of color. I decided to use this colorful deck for you. So maybe using the technique of looking around and naming things, 5 things that are pink or red. And really, what do you smell? What do you hear? Like name these things, name who you are, what your name, where you live to yourself. And that'll help, you know, you stay in the present moment. Because like I said, these energies are not present moment energies. They are, oh, sorry. Okay. Huh. Okay. You got a lot of cards, so I'm just going to go through them really quickly. You got the 5 of Swords. This is about somebody doing something. Again, more swords. So we have the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. And 3 and 5 make 8 again. So this past hurt is coming in and affecting the way you're seeing life and the way you're seeing situations. This has something to do with maybe childhood. This started a long time ago when you were younger, and you might not be identifying it because the feeling comes up in a lot of different situations. And then you're like, oh, this is just like when I was, and you're not even consciously thinking that, but excavating into what the root cause of this anxiety or feeling stuck is. Not focusing too much on the details, but the feeling. When did I first feel this feeling? Because if you're focused too much on these little details, which we often do in therapy or when we're trying to get to the root of it, sometimes we just need to go back to the place where we had that feeling originally. When did you first feel that? And then you know, pulling out that, like pushing it in and twisting it and pulling it out, the cord that is holding you there. You got the 7 and then the 8 of Wands. So this is saying that once you let go of focusing on the minute details, this is going to move very quickly. If you let go of that, this feeling is the same as that, it's going to help you move quicker through the anxiety. So let me get you an animal. And like I said, before we got trust and protection and versatility for the collective. So think about that. Are you trusting yourself? Did you not feel protected when you were younger? So is that causing you to be stiff in what you're doing and you know, inflexible? Like you have to have routines. You have to do things a certain way. That energy with Pluto moving into Aquarius yesterday is going to make it difficult because we have to be more mutable. We have to move more with this energy in order to you know, focus on what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, thanks, Barbara. I love your name. That was the name of 2 of my grandmothers. So it's very special to me. Oh, interesting. I'm going to go with a different one. I think it's relevant. You did get the crocodile just like the other person, but, and I do, again, it's this thing of making sure that you are focused on what's true and not getting hardened by experiences. Okay. See what, ooh. Oh, okay. So we got the lion energy and we've got all these wands. Okay, I see what I see. So underneath it, you might be a little afraid of what's underneath that. If you take off the blindfold, if you're unrestrained and you're maybe afraid of your passion, your fire, what might come out? Maybe you'd get angry and that might feel uncomfortable because what are people going to think? You've been quiet and silent and keeping to yourself. And that's been fine with a lot of people because then they don't have to be responsible for anything they're doing or saying to you. But this is saying really hone that lion energy, really use that power. I mean, this is cool because this is the 8 of Wands and then we get the lion, which is the strength card. You have an internal fortitude that you're maybe a little afraid to tap into. So, okay. Way to go, Trisha. Yeah. Feel that lion energy. Like, don't be afraid of that. Like, that's, you know, you might have learned as a child to, you know, quelch, I can't think of the word, your fire, your passion, your anger. Oh, that would be so horrible if you got mad at people when they treated you badly. God forbid, right? So, way to go. Keep that up. We need more fire out there. We need more passion. We need more people not being quiet. Speak your truth. Okay, who is next? I'm going to ask Speak So Well because I have a whole list now and I don't want to get things messed up with. I leave it up to him to, let's see. I'm just looking. Cool. I'm just getting some cards while I'm waiting. So we got the Tower and the 2 of Pentacles. This isn't for anyone. This is just for the group. We have not done Barb yet. So this is cool. This is balanced energy and the Tower. So staying balanced no matter what happens in our lives. The change is going to cause a Tower. The only way that you can have movement and growth is through change, is through letting things go, is through, you know, keeping balanced in the storm, keeping your internal compass always moving in the direction that is true to you, no matter what's going on around you. Maybe we need to meditate a little more. I think that's always a great thing for people. Okay. No, I haven't done Barb. So should I do Barb yet? Next? Okay, I'll do Barb next. Hi, Barb. So, ooh, nice. Strength, number 11. And Queen of Summer, which is the Queen of Cups. I love this because this, like I said, this is all this fire energy. Even, you know, your light is radiating out from this internal place. And you know, you might not always be used to it. You might have been keeping yourself kind of cool and collected, but this is saying really feel it. You're going to grow a lot if you let those emotions come out. You know, we don't have to be crazy and rude to anyone, but maybe we've been a little too soft-spoken. Maybe we've been a little too, you know, complacent. And so this energy is coming in to say, it's time to move. I've been getting seeing a lot of 11s or ones and in 1111. So to me, this is about, you know, taking your life, the first house, taking your life by charge. I mean, no one else. I mean, people are happy when you just let, you know, do whatever. If all they have to do is exert a little control over you, they're going to, because it benefits them. People are inherently selfish. And so maybe you need to be a little more selfish. I see that, like, really focusing on what is, you know, you don't have to always be the lamb in the situation. You can be the lion. And we're getting a lot of that here. Like, I turned on some music right before the reading, and it was Here Comes the Sun. And I'm getting a lot of that energy. Like, it is you guys' time, this collective time to shine. It is time to really get out there and use that inner strength we have to manifest into the world. No one is, oh, and you're worried. Okay, 15 came out, ego. You're worried this is going to make you look egotistical. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Trisha. Yes, these are completely free. It does help the channel. I'm able to buy more supplies and, you know, get a better camera and do those things. So it does help if there's donations. But the other thing you can do, which really helps the algorithm, is press the like button. You know, say hi, you know, interact. That really helps. Because I'm here mostly because I wanted a community that wanted to emanate in this energy. Thank you so much. Ivy, is that AV? So you're worried, Barb, you are worried that if you sit in your strength and you stop like weakening yourself and making yourself look small and really take up your space and, you know, show your light. Like, why don't you get to? Because you're worried that it's going to look egocentric. You're feeling trapped by your own, you know, wanting to be humble. And we don't need to be humble anymore. We've been stepped on. We've been humble long enough. It is time to show that shine. I mean, the people you see that are getting out there and doing things, even if you don't like what they're doing, one thing they're doing is getting out there. So get yourself out there, you know, show your light, shine, and, you know, burn that idea that ego is bad. We have to work with our ego. We have to work in that is part of our strength. We have to have sort of an ego in order to be strong enough. So I think people have vilified ego, but we're here on the earth and we all have egos. Now, if you let it overtake you and it turns into a problem, it's hindering you. But if it's hindering someone else that was taking advantage, that you were playing small, you know, they're just benefiting from your worry that you're going to be called egocentric. You're going to be called vain, selfish. Okay? Well, you know, children are selfish. No, I don't sell real estate. Oh, are you talking to someone else? Yes, I love smoothies. I don't know who you guys are talking to. Just interjecting in the chat. You got frog. I love this because frogs are very adaptable. They like all of a sudden spring out. I mean, they can jump really far. And so what I'm seeing is once you really like take charge of like ego is not bad, and you take your strength back, you'll jump forward. You'll jump right out of this rainy weather, right into the sun, right into that light. And maybe you want to do something that's in the spotlight. Maybe you just want to take charge of a situation in your life that that people are telling you, oh, you know, just wait, wait, wait. And while you see other people just doing whatever they want. So you can still have your respect and your the way you are, but sit in that strength. Okay, who is next? I saw there's NW Arkansas. Are you still here? Northwest Arkansas. Oh no, somebody was hidden. Linda. Okay, I'm gonna put Linda on there because that's not cool. Okay, hey y'all from Northwest Arkansas. I love your screen name. And from Arkansas. I wish I knew geography a little better. But it's a very cool name. It's fun. I'm not loving these cards for you. What do I want to use? I wish I'd put out even more decks. I thought this would be enough. I have been to Arkansas once. I used to play wheelchair basketball and travel around the country. And it's really cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Everybody was really nice. Okay. So you got the Nine of Wands, and we got this in another deck for someone else. But this is a very different Nine of Wands. You're feeling tired. You've been putting in a lot of work. But you're staking your claim. You're building something. And you're kind of doing a balancing act with this. It's like, okay, I worked really hard. I'm doing this. I've got it. But I've got to keep things balanced. And then you have the Knight of Cups. So this is a, let me look at this guy. I really like this energy. So this is kind of reminding you that as you're working really hard, as you've set your mind on this project or what could it be? What you're building, you have to make sure that you're staying balanced and having fun, that you're really sitting in that emotion, that emotional energy, that whimsical energy, connecting to source. Have fun. Like really, it's really important. I mean, this picture is kind of ridiculous. She's holding up a wand with two cats or dogs balanced on it. And on stage. It's very interesting. But what I notice about this Nine of Wands card is that there's nothing else in the card. There's just like some mountains way in the background, but it's pretty barren. There's not, you've been working so hard. You've had to be, you know, like before the, you've been doing it before the Nine of Wands is the Eight of Wands, and that's that fast moving energy. So you've been working really, really hard, but I think you've forgotten that what's making this worth it is this emotional connection. This, why did you start this? Maybe you've lost sight of that because you're so tired. So you need to balance your energy. You need to like meditate. You need to go have some fun. Like, I mean, juggling cats, that could be fun for somebody. I don't suggest that unless they're stuffed animals. But, you know, holding up everything above your head is a lot of work too. So you don't need to always be up in your head. It's important to be in your heart space. It's important to remember why you're doing all this work. If you don't remember why you're doing it anymore, you're just going to be exhausted and be like, why am I doing this every day? Why am I spending my life dragging myself through the day? Just reconnect. Why are you doing this? What makes it feel good? Why do you wake up in the morning and do this? because you love it. You loved it at the beginning. It's become a chore now. So reconnecting with what keeps you balanced. Yes, if you want, you've got to remember to be, you know, whimsical and find delight and fun in every situation, and it makes work a lot easier. It makes work more enjoyable. I used to do some jobs that were yucky and gross and grueling, but I just always did the best I could. I always tried to have fun doing it, no matter what I was doing, and it just made my life better. It didn't change the fact that I had to do gross things, you know, and take care of people I didn't want to take care of. What I did is just made it into something fun. And we often have to do that. Like, oh, this is really cool. You got the cobra. And to me, this is saying, like I was talking about, you know, charming the cobra. Like you're working with the cobra is deadly. But as you work with it, you use the music, you use the frequency to charm it. So then it actually becomes a beautiful art form, even though it's a very deadly practice. So like have respect for the fact that this may not be as fun as it used to be, but you can find the joy in it. It doesn't all have to be hard work and toil and, you know, fear. You know, hone that fire, like create with it and have fun. Have fun is what I kept getting from your reading. You know, I really think you need to focus back on having a little bit of fun. The work will be there when you get back. Even if it's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just have a little fun. Okay, so next, that was Hey Y'all from Northwest Arkansas. Okay, and then I got KT. I haven't done KT, so I'm going to do KT. Is KT still here? I want to make sure that I don't do your reading and you don't see it. So is KT there? I'll just wait. I want to make sure. KT, come on down. Yeah. Oh, if you don't know that show in the United States, there's a show called The Price is Right, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, come on down. Let's see what your prize is. So I'm going to see, is KT going to be here? If not, I will put KT up when they come in. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that it resonated. Okay, I'm going to put you here. You saw me at Dollar Tree? Are you talking to someone else? I haven't been to Dollar Tree in a while. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Did I get, is Kirsten here? Firefly? I'll see if those people are here. Sometimes you get dizzy. Oh, hi, Firefly. Here, hi, Kirsten. So let's see, Kirsten. I'm going to see if I have another deck next to me that I'd rather use, because I'm not feeling these decks today. It's always a... Okay, let's see. Firefly. Whew. I just got like this flush in my chest about... didn't feel like a bad feeling, but it was just like, whoa, somebody's heart just raced. So we're going to do Kirsten. Kirsten. Thank you, Speak So Well. Kirsten. Ooh, okay. We got you got the Ace of Coins. I like this card a lot. To me, this reminds me of Jack and the Beanstalk. You know, getting those beans, those magic beans, and nobody believed Jack. And then Jack planted them, and they created that incredible beanstalk. And it went to a different world and had riches beyond belief. That's what this is giving me. So, you planted something, and nobody believed it would create something magical, but you did. You're like, no, it's real. I believe it. Okay. And yes, so, and then with the Four of Swords, they were saying like, "Oh my gosh, stop. It's not true." Like they didn't want you to believe in this. They maybe thought you were a little foolish. I mean, the whole story of Jack and the Beanstalk is about kind of believing in almost the impossible, having so much faith that it comes true. And so you're being truthful that you believe in this, and people are kind of using your what they consider naivete against you. They're like, oh, this is just ridiculous. What are you doing? And but the sun is coming out, and we need, when you plant something, you need the sun to help it grow. So it didn't matter what they were coming at you with. You believed, and the sun came out, and your beanstalk is growing. I don't know what that means. I don't know why Jack and the Beanstalk popped in my head. But I do really like that. Yeah, it does seem to be true. I want a little clarity on this Four of Swords, though. Oops. Oh, Page of Coins, because you believed. Here's this young energy, like I was talking about, with that seed, with that bean, and you're believing in it. Here's the sun radiating out. These are very similar energies here in this. And like you're looking at this like anything is possible, and the it's coming to light that it is, and they're going to be the one who eat their words. That's what I see here. The people around you are going to eat their words because they were wrong and you were telling the truth. You believed in the impossible. You believed that wonders can happen, and it's coming into your life. So let's get you an animal. Kirsten. Let's see. Kirsten, what animal? I mean, it's cool. You already got the, oh, okay. I just saw something else. Sorry, Kirsten. So, see, you're in this energy of, being around these reindeer. And what I see here is this, wolf is a predator. So they're going to have to eat their words instead of going after, because they went after you, because you were being innocent, and because you were being, really giving with your energy, and you believed. They're going to, they could not prey on you anymore because it was true what you believe. And this could not even be in the, like, they're not really a beanstalk, but it's something that grew because you believed, and now they're having to eat their words. Bat. Yes. Okay. The bat here, bats use a different way of seeing. They use echolocation. So you used something. You believed something was possible, even though others couldn't see it, because you see differently. You see the outcome differently than those around you. And they didn't, you trusted in your intuition. You trusted in your connection to the divine. You trusted that you were given something amazing, and you planted it and you tended to it, and now it's coming to light. And they just couldn't see it because they don't see the same way you do. Maybe you have prophetic dreams, maybe you have visions, but whatever it is, you saw it through. Way to go. Ooh, it's getting warm in here. Okay, let's see. Who is next? Speak so well. I have on my list, I have Alley Cat, Remigio. I also have the people on the list. I have Katie, Madhumanita Sage, and then Hedram. Those are the people that signed up, but I don't know if they've gotten here or they're here. So let's see. Nobody on the list is here. Okay, cool. Well, I did 4 of them, so that's not too bad. Is Remigio still here? Remigio? please, if I butchered your name, I'm so sorry. I am not, no, that person is not here anymore. Okay. Is Alley Cat still here? So we're going, okay, we're going to do gist first. Oh, Alley Cat. Okay. Hi, Alley Cat. Are you here? Are you here, Alley Cat? Sorry, it's taken me so long to get to you. Oh, today's a little slower. It's nice. I can actually interact with you guys a little more than gist. Gist is Maddie. Mandy, I mean, sorry. Like I said, I told some people at the beginning, I'm sick. I have a really bad sore throat, but I didn't want to reschedule. Okay, so we are doing Alley Cat right now. I just want to make sure she's here. I don't see her right now. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to do, if Alley Cat comes back on, I'll get to you too. And the same with KT. So I'm going to do Mandy. Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Your name is Claire Bear? Yes, I completely support that community. I actually did a Pride Month reading during Pride Month. Is Mandy here? Okay. We might need to go with the people that are here. Okay, let's do a roll call. A good idea. I'm going to just draw some cards and see what energy comes out while you do that. Thank you so much, Speak So Well. Please make sure you like the live stream. It really does help with the algorithm. If YouTube knows that you guys are enjoying it, they will put it. Oh, yay! Hi, Les Renee. Consider the options. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome. This has been coming up a lot with the energy here when I've been doing readings. People are pigeonholing themselves, and they're losing the opportunities. They're going down one path, and then they're not seeing that they don't have to stay on that path just because you've been on it for 10 years, 20 years, a month. It doesn't matter. If you were hiking, you would turn around and go a different direction if you ran across a bear or, you know, some kind of poison plant patch. You would just not keep going. If you hit a river and you wouldn't just go across it without thinking, you would be like, maybe I should go a different direction. And I think we need to remember to do that in our lives, not just, you know, it can happen in relationships, families, jobs. You don't have to keep going down that path just because you've committed to it. Okay. Oh, Alley Cat's here? Okay, I'll do Alley Cat. Okay. Hi, Alley. Alley Cat. Yay. Happy you're here. I'm going to do these cards because I do like the fact that you have cats in your name. I often get cats from this. And watch, I won't get any of the cat cards. Okay, Alley Cat. What is your energy trying to say? Okay, it does not want that deck. So I've been trying to get something from this deck. Oh, and okay, it was for you. The 10 of Cups. Well, you couldn't ask for a better card. This is like, you know, in a lot of traditional decks, it has the rainbow and it has the two people and all this beautiful energy, and it's everything you could want. The 10 of Cups is one of the best cards you can get in the tarot. Oh, hi, Ellie. I can see you. I'm doing a reading right now. Okay, I'm going to... I hope you guys are doing well. I like that it's a little slower today because Hi, Allie. I'm seeing you, Allie. I think we're having some connection issues, maybe. But you got the 10 of Cups, Allie, which is a great card. That was your first card. These cards do not want to come out. Maybe they don't want to tell me what you're going to be selling. Whoa, okay, never mind. The 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. This is really good. Okay, so you're moving from, you've got the 10 of Cups that's coming out. This is what's going on. That's what's coming forward. And you've been working really hard. You're seeing your manifestations coming in. Like, you've planted everything. You've gone through the 7, 8, and now you're at 9 of Pentacles. You've planted them. You've worked on them. You've tended your crops. You've tended this idea. And in doing that, you've moved away from some energies and some past connections that were no longer serving you. They were kind of standing in the way, because I like this. You've got 8, 9, and then 10. So these energies of like progression, like letting go of past relationships and connections that no longer serve you, so that you can bring in your 9 of Pentacles. And here's that all-knowing eye, the eye of Horus, so that's seeing clearly. You've done the work. You let go of things and moved away from situations that are no longer serving you. And that brings you into the 10 of Cups. If you're currently doing this, keep it up, because it is a arduous path. But once you do it, there will be celebration at the end. There will be that rainbow. Like, we have to have rain. We have to have that storm in order to have the rainbow. So sometimes we've got to let go of things and go through them. Letting go doesn't mean just like, oh, I don't need to talk about that. It's the grieving process. And I kind of get that with the progression here, 8, 9, and 10, the different stages of grief. And if you skip over any of them, you'll just have to start over. But the sooner you go through them, the sooner you let the natural progress go through, the quicker your rainbow will show up. Oh, this is great. You got the butterfly. That's about manifestations, transformation. So what I see, like here, you've got the 10 of Cups and the butterfly. That energy of coming forth, out of the spring, that cocoon state of really working hard and then springing forth. It's an arduous practice and transition. I mean, if you know anything about butterflies, what they go through is brutal. They literally are in that molten chrysalis where they have to pull themselves all apart in order to manifest into their new form. So that can be very painful, but the result is the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the butterfly. So it's worth it. Just keep it up, connect with others that are in that same stage, and you'll see that, if you do this, you'll come out of it, a different person. A person that you really are proud of, a person that you really want to be and live in this world as. Okay. Yes, please press that like button. It really does help the channel, and it helps me be here and see what you guys like, see what I can do to improve the channel. Okay, so that's great, Ellie. I know it is, and I'm really glad you're here. Being a part of communities like this, I think, help in that practice. It's lonely. It can be really lonely to lose everything Everyone that you once resonated with, people you thought were going to be in your life forever, are leaving because your transformation can't happen while you're still in the same frequency, the same environment. That's hard. Um, so we're seeing if KT is here, and then if not, I had a person named Linda. I don't know if Linda's still here. And then, so we got Alley Cat. But if those people are not here, would you mind getting me, Speak So Well, the next few people? I'm sorry, you're doing so much double duty. Okay. Red. Red. Hika. Okay. Okay, thank you, Speak So Well. I really appreciate it. And I want to do your reading too. I feel it's the least I can do with how much work you're doing to help this collective, to help this channel. And I don't have my koalas in the back because I'm moving some furniture around. So I miss them very much. So you guys will have to stand in as the koala collective today. Those of you who haven't been here before, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Red Hika. Ooh, I got this card a lot when I was shuffling this deck. Over and over, actually. It just kept popping up. This is the 10 of Swords. This is an ending. But with this ending, just like being a butterfly, you know, you're the caterpillar, you do all that work, you get prepared, you go into the chrysalis, and then you come out. This is knowing that that's going to happen after this death. This death is kind of like the fertilizer for the next part of your journey. Yes, Pikachu's up there. Actually, that's a really cool Pikachu. It's from Detective Pikachu, and it speaks like Ryan Reynolds, which is hilarious. Yes, Pika Pika. Yes, I'm a kid at heart. The moon. Oh, this is great. Okay, so like I was saying, this ending, this finish, this complete and utter painful ending that you've gone through or are going through is for your highest good. It's going to actually spark the light for you to go in a different direction, to really trust your instincts, to be connected with a higher purpose. You needed to let go of, you were maybe not willing to let go of certain things in your life, certain thought processes, ways of doing things, but the universe is going to have that ending because it is for your best and highest good. And when you trust, that'll bring in your new path. You've got to trust your instincts, because whatever was holding you back is like finished. There is no way. I think this is like an oleander or nightshade. I'm not sure. I don't know poisonous plants. Interesting. This moon card has a dent in it, which is new. And so making sure that nothing is getting in the way of your connection to your subconscious, like focusing on, oh wow, I didn't even notice these wolves in the back. So yeah, you have things protecting you. Okay, I'm going to get one more card to get some clarity. The Four of Cups. Okay, so what I get from this is you were focusing on something that was causing you pain. A situation, a relationship, a connection. It was keeping you focused on the past. And whatever came in or is coming in, it is putting an end to that. It's like the divine God, whoever you believe in, the universe is like saying no more like navel gazing, no more looking down when I need you to look forward. I need you to carry this light. I need you to move forward as this is your path in life. You weren't meant to just stay in one place and just be complacent. You needed that push, that shove, that painful ending in order to move you forward. And sometimes that's what has to happen. The universe will give us like signs and synchronicities that we need to let certain relationships go, or certain situations are no longer working for us. And sometimes, here we've got the turtle. Sometimes we want to move slower, like with this Four of Cups. We want to move slower, and the divine is like, no, I need you to move fast. I need this now. You've had enough time to move slowly. I need you in action. I need you to be that light, that guide for others. Like I said, you'll see signs along a hike of which direction you should go. If you don't pay attention to those, it can lead to painful consequences. Okay, who is next? Or I can do you. Speak so well. Oh, I love Pokemon cards. That would be so fun. That would be like super fun. I need to learn more about the Pokemon though. There's so many now. I'm just like before it was like a certain amount. Now there's like hundreds. Let's give them to the others. Okay, I'll do you later then. Yes, Elite Call of Duty Assassin. I remember that one. They were asking a question. So, I'm just going to see. Let's see, who's next? Alex. Yeah, a lot of people are coming in and asking for readings and then they're leaving. So if you want a reading, please stay, and I'll try to get to you. It was Linda. La Linda. Oh, is Linda here? Oh, yay. Okay, you're back. Yay. Okay, Linda. I like that, the Linda. That's awesome. Yeah, it's hard to go in that direction. We want to give it a chance at relationships, chances after chances, even though we're getting every sign that we need to move on. And so I'm glad that helps. Okay, La Linda. Oh, thanks, Linda. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. You guys are really awesome too. Okay, let's see. Linda. I'm just not loving my cards today. They're just feeling so stuck. I've like cleared them. I've done all that, but they just feel like stifled. Okay, let's try these ones. Okay. Thank you so much, Speak So Well. The Hierophant. Geez, things are just popping out all over. I don't even know where this came from, well, Linda. But you got the Cosmic Egg. It's a very unusual card for this deck, in the fact that so you're using there's something about your intuition. What do they call that when eggs are needing to be incubated? You're incubating an idea. You're incubating something, and it's from the core part of you. Like all that you know is in this. This is the only card with a symbol that's iridescent like that too. Okay, and then you got the Hierophant. I'm saying that wrong, but number 5. And this is about change. So you've changed something in your life, the structure of the way you think about things. Like maybe you grew up a certain way and you're changing. You're using your instincts and your intuition to harness, to incubate that idea. You're keeping it close, you're keeping it warm, and you're staying away from this kind of cold way of thinking. You're moving away from a structured way of thinking. In this card, it's like the Pope. It's a very structured, things go this way, they do this, they do that. And this is saying, no, there's a change in the way you're creating. Okay, and you got the 7 of Cups. this energy of many options. So you had all these different options, and a lot of them had to do, like 5 out of 7 of them, for the 5 here, had to do with structured things you'd learned. They'd been, you've been instructed. This is the way you manifest. This is the way you pray. This is how you connect to the divine. And you're like, I don't really want to do those. And so you actually took the path, the option that wasn't the traditional one. It didn't go directly after wealth or love. It went and used your instincts. And then so we have the snake here twice with this this I don't even know what it is. I'm like curious what it is. Like, well, it's something that you're going to grow, and you're very like proud of it. Like whatever it is, it's almost like when you have an egg and then it hatches and you're like, wow, yeah, like I can do anything with this. And then you also have the King of Swords here, and this has a butterfly. It's that idea that you're really sitting in your connection. I just keep getting that you're very connected to source, and the ideas that you were raised with maybe don't work anymore. And so you're going in your own direction, and it's being successful. Okay. I don't know if that was helpful, Linda, but it was interesting, the cards that were popping out for you. A lot of people, the Tower. Okay. So you moving away from, sorry, these cards keep flipping up. You moving away from this structured way of thinking, this Hierophant energy of like, things have to be this way in order for you to be successful or be connected or be accepted, is causing a tower. And that, again, we have time here in this card. The Tower is time, which is a construct of society. Time does not actually exist, and it's not linear. So you're kind of looking at that and going, oh, things are not as they seem. They don't have to be manifest in that way. I can actually go my own direction and have more success. And you're letting go of these structures that no longer serve you. Okay. Who is next? Yeah, it's a very interesting day. I'm so sorry, Speak So Well. You seem like you're really getting a runaround. People keep coming in, asking for readings, and then leaving. That is, you're not going to be able to get a reading if you're not here. So I hope that helped, Linda. Okay, so next is, oh yeah, you were here earlier. AV. Okay, AV. Oh, okay, nice. It did sound like AV, but I was like, I'm not sure. Thank you for the explanation. Well, thank you, Linda. I'm so glad it... Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's see where this is going. This could be an energy that you're moving away from or something you're dealing with. Oh, okay. I like this. Okay, you're moving out of a sense of lack. You're moving out of a poverty mindset. You've put into place a plan to get out of this. And this is allowing you to start on a new path, a new journey, a new carefree lifestyle, a lifestyle that really fulfills you and matches with who you are. Before, you had to be very careful about everything. You had to be very structured, but it was still ending in a sense of lack. But you worked really hard. You planned out what you were going to do. You put that into action, and that plan is turning into your brand new life. This could be, totality, or this could be just a feeling of lack. Having a like a lot of people grow up with money issues where they believe that they can't be wealthy, that they can't manifest. And that idea that my family didn't have any money, or my family is in this position, so I always have to be, is something from the past. But you worked really hard to plan out getting out of this situation, and it's manifesting in a new, more prosperous, fulfilling life. That the Five of Pentacles is this dark card. It's seedy. There's all this energy of not the greatest things. And the beaver, this is great, okay, because the beaver is a very hardworking energy. And so what I see here is you were in this poverty. It could have literally been poverty. It could have been a hard time that you were going through, or something with your family. And you worked really hard. You know, beavers create dams. They create homes. They move water from one place to another, and that allows other areas to have water. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but what I see here is like these plans you put in place for creating whatever it is to funnel, to focus the flow of energy towards a different direction. And this is leading to your new fulfillment, your new life. Man, sometimes I get into you guys' readings so much. Oh, that is, wow, that's great, AV. Way to go. This was a lot of hard work. You just, you went, if you haven't seen the film, Wild Robot, you should watch that, AV. Yeah, I think that you get something out of that. It's a really good film, and it has something to do with a beaver. So, okay, who is next? Let's see, anyone? Awesome. Yeah, it's a really good film. Make sure you bring some tissue though. Everybody was crying. It's a great book too. Okay, you're gonna copy and paste. Okay. Miranda Kate. I have seen you a few times, so I'm gonna do Miranda Kate. Is that okay? Speak so well. Oh, Motley. Motley's next. Okay. Next is Motley. Thank you. Motley, and then Meiy, Milani, and then Gala. Okay, Motley, you are next. I am going to use these. These are super hard to shuffle. I've shuffled them quite a few times, but a lot of M's. Yes, a lot of M's. Yeah, Miranda, Mandy, Motley, Milani. Yeah, lots of M's. Ah, these are so hard to shuffle. I love these cards, but man, they're so stiff. No matter how many times I've shuffled them, they're super stiff. Thank you so much, Speak So Well. I really appreciate your help. Okay. Motley, let's see what your cards have to say. Whoa, they're all major arcana. That's interesting. I'm just going to look at them, and then I'm going to shuffle again, because I want to make sure that, I mean, that's a lot of major arcana. And so something is either happening with you right now, or you're needing to really focus on something. Thank you. I figure you can always smile. If you can't do anything else for someone else, you can smile. I've always felt that that's a gift that we can give people. Okay, you got more major arcana. So you got the wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's 10. It's completion. So you've completed something. And with all that major arcana, it's happening right now. I saw a lot of movement. I saw a lot of transitioning quickly. Yeah, that was... Oh, did I miss you, Miranda? I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't. I think I got you. But if I didn't, I'm going to do Motley. That's right. I was going to do Miranda, and then he gave me a list. So, Miranda, I will come back to you. The Dreamer. Yeah, no, you're just getting a lot of major arcana. This is very interesting. So, like I said, the completion of a cycle leading to the Dreamer, which is the Fool, which is 0, which is like going back. This is a lot of movement. You are going through something very quickly. It could be multiple things. You could have just decided you're no longer going to adhere to a direction, a path that everybody thought you should. It reached its completion and you're starting on a new path. You're excited about it. It is right there. I got also the star and the moon when I was doing the shuffling earlier. Okay. Ooh. Another major, okay, renewal. So this is number 20. Whoa. So you are just completing cycles left and right. You're reviewing the past and deciding which way you want to go into the present. You're not holding on to a lot of baggage. This is incredible. This is just like releasing everything that you once believed you had to believe. You're letting go of old beliefs and structures that are no longer serving you. It's happening quickly. You realize that you don't actually have to go through years and years of therapy if you choose to let certain things go. That was in the past. It no longer serves you, and you're moving quickly. You're like making leaps and bounds in your manifestation. I mean, this is renewal, the wheel, and the dreamer. You're like constantly deciding, wow, that's so cool. I also read, and when I read for myself, all those major cards fly out. Oh, wow, that's really awesome. Yeah, I'm getting like, you are just going through things so quickly. And I mean, at the bottom, unity. Like there's nothing but major arcana coming out for you. That's happening right now. You're just like, I don't need this anymore. I don't need that anymore. Nope, that doesn't serve me anymore. And so this, number 5, change. You are unifying your yin and yang, and that's like helping you be the wheel. The yin and yang sign is a circle. And so you're just like really balanced. And so you're just moving through things very quickly. And there's nothing that could hold you back, like right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I would love to do Les Renee. Yeah, people are not staying as much today. I wonder if something's going on right now. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, you've got the scorpion and the zebra. The zebra is an indication of being very, like the oddball, like the unusual, like the one that does not, the horse that does not, that has stripes, that is not like the others. And so that unusual quality about you is what's allowing you to do this. You're not seeing the constraints because they don't apply to you. And you're very, protective of your light. With the scorpion here, the scorpion is the symbol of Scorpio, which is a water sign, but it also is like it's got a sting. Like if people don't respect who you are, you don't have time for that. You just are like, no, I'm done. Like, don't bother me with this. I don't have the patience for that. What did I miss? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love getting readings. I think it's interesting to see how other people view your energy, because it releases a lot of baggage that we might not be seeing. So I I always love it when people offer to do that. So yeah, I would love that. Thank you. Maybe write a comment in the on the live, and so we can connect. That would be great. Okay, next is Meiyllani. Milani. Milani? Is that, did I get that correct? Melanie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so horrible with names. You got the Wheel of Fortune from this deck. So that's really cool. And I love this because it's, I think that's the story of Anansi, the spider god. And so up in the sky and with the web. So something about the web. Something about online. Okay. What I get is you are saying something that's connected. It doesn't necessarily have to be the web. You don't necessarily have to be online. But what it is saying that you're connected to something. You are in a network, some kind of connection. You might be the hub of that connection, and you're bringing in some kind of message, some kind of energy to this network. You have ideas and you're bringing them forward. You're bringing them forward with a lot of excitement. This could be online. You could be bringing a message that is very revitalizing, is a new way to see things. And if it's not online, like I said, it could be in any situation where you're connected with others. Okay, and then you got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so some people are not going to like this idea. See, we have the bird here, and you're bringing this forward. You're bringing this message. It's almost like a canary. You're bringing this forward. You're bringing it forward with enthusiasm. And some people don't want to hear what you have to say. They're like, no, be quiet, and who wants to hear this? And you should keep this up. Whatever this is a very jubilant message. It's something people do need to hear, but a lot of people won't want to hear it. So don't let what they say or their comments or the way they interact with this message deter you. This is asking you to, like, feel your enthusiasm, feel your light, the ecstatic nature of what you're bringing forward, and, you know, let the haters hate. You know, that just means that you're making an impact in the world. Like, when the more people that come up to you and are like, oh, you don't know anything, or I don't want to hear what you have to say, the more you're actually on the right path. Okay, let's see. Liam, you're going through a divorce. The positive is you're no longer in that situation anymore. That gives you the opportunity to be free, to be able to start a new path and no longer have that baggage around your neck. Ooh, fire ants. Like I was saying, this enthusiasm, like what you say is going to irritate the heck out of people. It's going to irritate them, but it's a great message, and the people that it resonates with are going to love it. So, you know, it may, you know, fire ants do, they bite, they sting, but they circulate. I like the fact that in this card there's a web, and in this one it's almost like there's a web, this network that you're connected to. Don't let people deter you from it. Like I've been noticing in this theme for today is people aren't going to like what you have to say, but you shouldn't keep going down a path that no longer serves you. Okay. So next is, that was Melanie. Next is, oh geez, my handwriting sucks. Let's see, I am trying to find this person's name. Just one second. Sorry if it's getting blurry. I'm touching the screen. Okay, wow, this must have been way up here. Okay, I don't see it. Who was the last person? Speak so well. Oh, Gala. Okay, yeah, like I said, my handwriting's horrible. I need to work on that. Doing too much typing. Not enough writing. Gala. Gala Gateway. Gala Gateway. Yay, that's great. You're welcome, Melanie. I really hope you do. Please let me know what the project is. I would love to hear about it. I love hearing that things are working out for people. And okay, let's see. Gala. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. This is about generational wealth or something that's going to affect many generations to come in your life. Ooh, okay. Some kind of idea, some kind of new idea, new spark that's coming in is going to manifest into generational wealth, generational legacy wealth. That's different for everyone. Some people, that means, you know, they have enough money to make everybody comfortable. They can all, I mean, everybody's living in the same house here. So it means something different to everyone. And the Queen of Swords dropped off the other deck. So you're really taking this idea in hand, and you're wielding it. You're creating something out of it. You've got this spark, this new idea, and now you're actually using it to create. You've gone from just this idea to really manifesting it in the 3D world, and it will have 3D consequences. Now, get prepared for that. Like, sometimes we think we're like, oh, I want wealth. I want this. But is your life in a position where you can handle it? You have to be prepared for whatever you ask for. If the universe doesn't think you're prepared for it, it'll send you back to the drawing board. So make sure that when this idea comes in, if it already has, that you're really being grounded in that idea and looking at it from all sides. And that you're trusting your instincts, but also making sure, got drawn to her bodice here, that everything is in alignment, that it's in the right place for this to happen. You've got to do the work. So ideas are great, but unless we put the work into them and make sure that they're correctly aligned, it can't turn into this manifestation. So making sure that you really do the work around that idea. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay, yes. Okay, I love this. So you got the earthworm. And the earthworm is a great one because, see, it's earthworms can, you can cut off part of them, which I would not suggest doing. That's cruel. But they'll grow back, or they can still continue to live. I don't know how it works exactly. But they also fertilize the soil. And without earthworms, we wouldn't have, you know, these beautiful crops, and we wouldn't have things growing. So making sure that everything's in place, like if you were, this almost looks like if you were planting something and you have the rows, you have to make sure that they're aligned. There's no rocks or roots or weeds popping up. And so making sure that that soil that you're planting your ideas in is fertile. And this is a very figurative way of saying this, but it's the only way I can think of doing that, is that, you know, making sure you're planting them and everything's in alignment. Oh, yay, new subscriber. Yay, it's awesome. Okay. And so am I able to do Miranda now? Is Miranda still here? What? Your channel is composting with worms? That is hilarious. I love that. I love that. So the worm is a very important part of your life. Okay. Yeah, I got that it was very important. I mean, it has the rainbow, which I thought was really cool. So the worms around that. And so your 10 of Pentacles is about what is about worms, I guess. That's awesome. Thank you, Kevin. It's nice to see you. I see you in the comments a lot. So is Miranda still here? Oh, that's right. It's an hour and a half. I'm still doing okay. Do you want to continue to go? Oh, thank you so much for the unconditional love, and I really appreciate it. It's just nice to be here with you guys. I would do this even, if two people showed up, because it's really that energy of feeling connected to other people. Okay, so is Miranda here? Because I've been needing to, she's got this arrow next to her name. I think I've gotten to everyone else. Up next, Miranda Kate. That's what I was asking about. Okay. Miranda Kate, you got the High Priestess. So I guess I was waiting to do your reading because you were you had to show up in High Priestess energy. I love this. This is a really good balanced energy. So let's see what else you get. I mean, I'm not surprised. I was picking up that from your energy. So High Priestess. Hi, Miranda. You've got the High Priestess. Great card to start off with. Very balanced. You've got the number 2, which is balance. And then 2 pillars. So that's really being in touch with your higher self. With the divine. You can see stuff internally that not everyone can see. The Queen of Pentacles. And so not only are you the High Priestess, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. So wow, you decided to go in this direction. You took a seed. We've been getting a lot of Ace of Pentacles. A seed, some kernel of knowledge, some kernel of an idea, like it came to you. And you took it and elevated it. You focused on it, you meditated, you maybe grounding yourself, maybe you're doing a lot of, because I'm getting here, maybe some gardening or something with plants or something living. And the 3 of Wands here is you made a decision to go in that direction, to really focus on that seed, that idea, that thing that needed to be in the world. And you elevated it because you're sitting in your High Priestess energy. Anybody else who would have gotten this this Ace of Pentacles, yes, they might have done something really wonderful. But because you have High Priestess status, you are so connected to the divine and to your higher self. You were able to take it to new heights, this seed, and it's growing. So we have the 3 of Wands here, and I usually get that about making a decision and going that direction. But from here, I get that it's growing. It's growing and flowering. See, she has the flower in her hand here with the pentacle, and then there are the flowers here with the wands. And then we have the 2 pillars, which I kept seeing as wands. So this moving forward, this really putting the hard work into it, because people don't realize that being a High Priestess is a lot of work. It's not easy. You have to do a lot of introspection. You have to get rid of a lot of things that no longer serve you. So that's not an easy job. Anybody who says, oh, I'm a High Priestess, well, have you done the work? Because if you have not done the work, you're not a High Priestess. It doesn't just come to you. It's through letting go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, let's see what your animal is. Horse. Yes, well, like I was talking about horses. See, this has the High Priestess moon that's on that card that's above her head. And this is saying that you worked really hard. Horses work really hard. But you're not just physically working hard. You are, because you have the Queen of Pentacles. But you're also spiritually, you're working hard in your spiritual life. So that's great. Way to go, Miranda. Okay. So, thank you, Speak So Well. I got the message. So who is next? I can do a few more because please make sure you press like on the live stream. It really helps get the channel out there and make sure that I can keep showing up in the feed. It's an algorithm. We just have to work with it. Yay, Miranda, Kate. Yeah, keep up the hard work. You're doing a great job, you know. A lot of it's unseen by others, but you know how hard you're working. Okay, who is next? No, I didn't read Z. Okay, Z is next. Z. Very cool name. Oh, you were distracted. Yeah, no, thank you for taking care of the other stuff that's going on. Okay, Z. What do we have for you, Z? Sorry about the loud noise. If you're listening with headphones on, that was probably really, really loud. Yay! I love that, Z. I knew I liked your energy. I always say yay. I love that. The Three of Wands. We've been getting this so much. You've picked a direction. You're going in that direction. You're feeling very. It may not be the smoothest choice. It may have a lot of twists and turns and be a little unconventional. The direction you're going in. Oops. Oh, okay. Because there's something that's going on in the background. See how this person is facing this direction, and the person in the back here is kind of facing in the same direction as this person. So you're not seeing something that's going on in your environment. You're really focused on your path. You're really focused on going down that direction, but somebody in your life is doing some things that not so great. And also they're saying that you've made a decision, and that might mean moving away from them, moving in a different direction, because you're not seeing the growth. You're seeing only the poverty in the situation. So even though this direction you're going is full of twists and turns, it's still feeling better than than the environment you're currently in, which is that of kind of deception, maybe negative talk, and a lack of in the 3D world, in the physical. So you're moving in a more balanced direction, even though it seems harder, and it would be smoother sailing if you just stayed there. Hypothetically, it's not really. You're seeing that your energy isn't balanced in this situation. The only thing that's going to come from staying in this situation is more poverty, more deception, more harsh words. 2 5s, these are not the greatest 5s to get either. This needs a change, and you're making that choice to change and sit in your balanced energy and manifest, even if it means you're alone. Even if it means you're alone, because it's better than being in this situation with this person. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting. This is for Z. And let's see what your animal is, Z. Z. Okay. Too many. Okay, Z, what? Okay. Ooh, this is awesome. You got the moth. Yeah, moths normally follow the light. And in this instance, I don't feel like you're following the brightest light, because it has led you to a place of feeling stuck. It seemed like the brightest option, but it no longer is. So you're going in a different direction. You are choosing to go in the path less traveled, even though the path you're on is more well lit. It's more known. You know what to expect out of this situation, but not, and you don't know what to expect out of this new path. But that new path is going to have manifestation. It's going to use more of who you are as an individual and less constraints by other people. Okay, that was Z. Okay. Do we have anybody else on the list? Okay, next we have Ayin. Ayin with a little dragon. I like that. I don't see many people with little dragons on their, I don't think I have any other cards. Oh wait, I do. Yay, I'm gonna use a different deck. Get the last few readings today. I have to sign off soon just because my child is coming to get some help with some homework. Speaking of my child's home, so we're gonna do a last few. Yay, you're finally at a live. That's awesome. I hope you guys, you know, like I said, I'm sick today. I have a sore throat, and so my energy's a little low. But I will be back with much more energy next time. You miss your childhood now? Yeah. Well, that's a good thing that you have a childhood that you miss. Okay, Ayin, Queen of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so I feel like if you follow your unconventional way of believing, of seeing what's possible, of connecting to source, connecting to what makes you happy, you're feeling like it's sitting in your shadow self. Like the way you want to manifest yourself could be seen as unconventional, and people are projecting onto you. So you're looking in the cup, which can cause a reflection, which can cause you to connect with a part of yourself that you hadn't seen before. And they're kind of deflecting. They're using this image that you see of yourself as a way to keep you stuck. But you're not really stuck. It's more an illusion. Okay, and then this could be an unconventional love and a happiness, a different way of living, of being. And this is seen as something that's a vice or not accepted. But it really does make you happy. So you've got to decide for yourself whether you want to stay trapped with this deflection that other people are putting on you, or do you want to see your path, your life, as maybe unconventional, but still very healing and very loving. And maybe loving yourself a little more would help you make that decision. A lot of us judge ourselves for things that we find unacceptable. Oh, but you got the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is all about unconventional. It doesn't, sorry, kids home. It doesn't fly the way. It can change direction like instantaneously. So I see that as long as you don't stay out of your shadow side and don't take on the judgments other people are projecting towards you. Sorry, I got distracted. And see like the triangle up here, staying above it all. You know, staying above it all. Like if people try to project onto you, make sure that you're changing directions really quick and staying true to yourself and showing your love and your self-respect the highest authority. Okay. Okay, is there anyone else that, and if I didn't get to you guys today, please come back for another live. I'm also, Speak So Well has been so generous to come up with a spreadsheet. So for the next lives, you can sign up ahead of time. And if you're here, I will get to you. So, yeah. Okay, so anyone else? I want to make sure. I think we all got distracted by Lena Rose. Lena Rose. Ooh. I want to use this deck. I'm not feeling that right now. Let's see. Okay, Lena Rose. Oh, Lena Rose, I'm already doing you. So you must need a reading. Oops, sorry about that loud noise. Okay. I get the feeling, even from your response, you're used to going away from conflict. And that's good in most situations. It's good to not want to engage in people's conflict. But I think people count on that. And so they can take advantage of the fact that you'll be like, oh, okay, that direction was getting full of drama or tension. And so you're going in a different direction. And I don't feel like that's for your best and highest good. Like maybe that's what I was picking up on. It's funny because when people they ask for something and then I give it to them and they're like, it's okay. And they want to be fair. Are you being fair to yourself? Are you willing to stand in the storm for your own ideals? Okay. So you got the Emperor and the Eight of Swords. So what I see here is there's something that some kind of authoritarian figure, authority figure. I don't know why I said authoritarian. Some figure in your life, whether it's God, your perception of God, not really God, a religious figure, a father figure, a boss, someone in authority, said some really mean things and made you feel scared, made you feel, although you weren't naked, it made you feel like you were there, and this person was really using their authority to be abusive. They could have said cruel things. They could have made you always choose to go to calmer waters. But the energy I'm getting is you're very strong. And if you stand your ground and you take up what the true emperor is, not what it's been taught to you as, but that you take up your space, take up your authority, stand your ground, and not move away. If people say mean things to you or try to, strip you of what is rightfully yours, I want you to stand tall. Stand in that authority. Let's get you an animal card. That is not easy. I'm hoping that having this community, having this collective will help some people stand in their authority, will help them, believe that they're not alone, even though they feel alone. I mean, there's only, 5% of us that are feeling these connections to source. That's like 144,000. I think that's the number that everybody uses. I don't know if that's accurate. The elk. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is telling you that you have the authority. You actually have grown your antlers, that experience. You have all of this, but you're afraid to use it. Maybe you've been taught that, standing up to someone is dangerous, is going to, like there's an eclipse right here. That feeling of like being eclipsed in your energy. So I'm telling you, please stand up for yourself. Please, find out what's really important to you. You have the experience. You've gone through the issues. Choose not to turn away this time. Okay. Is there anyone else speak so well, or did I lose you? I'm going to drink something. So if you haven't had anything to drink in a while, please make sure you're hydrating. Okay, is there anybody that I should get to? And like I said, if you How much energy do I have left? Let's do a few more and then we'll sign off. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. Like, I really try to create a safe space here. It's not important to me if everyone likes it. Only sure, 3 more works. Sorry, now we're just sitting here. Okay, let's see. Which deck do I want to use for the next readings? Lighting the dark. I like that. Well, I have to find out from Speak So Well because some people have been here for a while. We had a lot of people cycling in and out, so it got a little confusing. You just subscribed? Oh, cool. You live... oh. Okay. Priyanka. Priyanka, okay. You got the 6 of Springs, which is the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Summer. The 6 of Wands is all about celebration. So we've been getting this energy a lot. I think we're all going through this, moving away from things that no longer serve us into a greener pasture, like leaving things behind and not carrying baggage, and that leading to accomplishment, that leading to feeling that's leading us to feel, and you in particular, okay, I don't know what you're saying. Who is... I can't do a reading on someone else. I don't have their permission. So if you want this, I'll give you the reading. But if you're wanting information on other people, that's kind of like spying. I don't do that. Some people do, but it gives you bad. Well, I can't give you a reading for someone else. But this is a reading for you. Your reading is saying that if you move away from things that are connections and stuff, so maybe, yeah, I can't read your daughter, but this is saying that if you move away from, maybe I hate to say it, but maybe you're invested too much in your daughter's life and you need to focus on your own and move away from focusing on other people's relationships. And then that'll lead you to feeling celebration. That'll lead you feeling exuberant and full of life. Sometimes when we're focusing on others and we don't see the light that is in front of us, we don't see our own internal light. We don't see how much we glow because the focus is someone else. If we're emanating light, if we're lighting the way, if we're being the white horse, that knight for the people in our lives, that can actually help them a lot more. And you got the Princess of Winter, which to me is saying that you need to use your discernment to decide what to focus on. That sometimes we have to go internal, and during that winter state of our own growth and hibernation, and that'll help us move, away from things that maybe shouldn't have our focus into really owning our own power. So yeah, feel your own power. I mean, I get we're all very concerned about other people, but until we have our own ducks in a row and we're really sitting, we're saving ourselves, we can't save anyone else. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, you got the oyster. Yeah. So to me, this is saying you are the oyster. You've got to crack it open, your shell, and see who's inside. When was the last time you focused on yourself? When was the last time you decided, this is just about me. This is the only life I'm going to have. Therefore, I'm going to focus on it and make it the best life I can have. And in doing that, you will actually help the people around you. That's the best way to help people, is to make sure that you're healthy, healed, and moving forward in a positive direction. Be that light for other people. Okay, so who is next? I think you said we were going to from India. Awesome. India is very big. I've always wanted to visit Sri Lanka just because it's a very interesting place with gravity on our planet. I thought that would be really cool. KT. Oh, KT's back? Oh, cool. Cool. That's great because I have KT up here. Okay. KT. You're very welcome. I hope you do focus on yourself. It's not selfish. It's important to have our chakras and everything in alignment before we can be the guide for anyone else. KT. Oh, KT. Kaytee. Okay. KT. What is your energy, KT? Hopefully I get some cards. The energy is Sri Lanka. Yes, I've heard Sri Lanka is nice. It seems like a very cool country. It's very big. I'm amazed by the amount of people there too. Ace of Pentacles. We've been getting a lot of Ace of Pentacles today. They're all been different. This one specifically talks, this might be a small seed to start with, because if you look here, it looks like blades of grass or clover. And so this is actually smaller. You're going to have to focus on this seed that's coming in. You're going to have to see it. It's a small, it's kind of like when you say, you know, God or the divine whispers. That's the kernel. And then you got the lovers. So whatever this is, the seed that you're planting, it's very teeny tiny. It could be a physical person, but it could also be that little teeny spark within a relationship or within yourself that you focus on and hone in on. And when you do, when you give it love, when you make it all warm and stuff, and you know, shine the light on it, it will start growing. But at the moment, I feel that it's very small. It's like this little magic kernel, and it could be something within yourself. So showing yourself self-love. Oh, this came out. Oh, wow. Okay, yes. And then this came out from the other deck. It just popped up. So this is the Ace of Wands. So this is telling you to focus on that teeny seed, that idea, you know, create from it, use your passion. And I was talking about the lovers, that passion, that love, energy to help it grow. It could be something about art or writing or creating something, maybe a song, but whatever it is such a little idea right now. It seems so small. You really have to tend to it. You really have to help it grow. Show it love like you would an egg, like you would a plant that you're waiting and waiting to see burst from the soil as new life. It could take a while. That incubation period could take a little while, so you keep having to tend to it. Don't let it die. You know, it's an important spark, an important seed. I really appreciate all of you. If I didn't get to you today, please check the community page. Make sure you have notifications enabled so that when I do go live, that you can join. Yeah, I think that was it for that. But I'm going to get an animal card for you. Okay. Ooh. Wow. You got the panther. Oh, wow. What I get from this is like, whatever this is, you realize it's small. You realize it's fragile and how special it is, and you're willing to protect it. You're keeping your eyes out for anyone, you know, it doesn't matter if they come in the dark. It doesn't matter if they come, you know, in any ways. You love this little seed. You love this project, this idea, whatever you're working on. It is the love of your life, and you're willing to protect it. way to go. I mean, if it's a child, if it's a pregnancy, if it's a creation, you are willing to be that fierce spirit. Okay, Isabelle and Karina. Is that, sorry, it's hard to see. Be more vague? Okay. Well, if it doesn't resonate with you, it probably wasn't your reading. So just remember that. Like, I'm reading for a lot. I'm reading for one person at this point. I'm not reading for the collective. I do collective readings a lot, and if you want to check one of those out, please join me for those. Yeah, bye, random facts. Okay, so I'm sorry, I lost who was Isabelle and Karina. Isabelle. Okay. Hi, Isabelle. Oh, hi, Betty Boop. Isabelle. I'm gonna go with, what cards do I want to use for you? Oh, I didn't even see these over here. Okay, Isabelle. And I want to remind everybody, the collective reading I got is making sure that you're protecting yourself and trusting yourself and being flexible in the way you see things. With Pluto entering Aquarius yesterday, wow, we could just keep getting the Lovers. It doesn't matter what deck I'm pulling. And Ace of Pentacles, it's like over and over again. People are planting a lot of seeds right now and they're tending to them. That's great. So this is for Isabelle. You got the Lovers, and I really like this card. To me, this is a card of balance. Let me give you some more information on that. Okay, fertility, balance. Done Cancer. Don't know what that means. I've done Cancer readings before. Oh, great. This is awesome. So you got the Sun and the Lovers. So if I didn't know any better, this would be a new relationship that is very, very bright, very happy, very loving, very illuminating to you. And if that doesn't resonate, that it's a romantic relationship, this could be seeing yourself in a new light, and that bringing love and balance and to your own life, to your own psyche. Sometimes we have to go back to the beginning to remember that we are just a little kid inside these adult bodies, and we need to be loved with that amount of self-acceptance. Like if we didn't get parented enough, we need to remember that we can always do that for ourselves now. Like we have that opportunity to have everything that we want. And you got Temperance. Oh, these are 3 major arcana you got. This is pretty incredible. So like the Sun, Temperance, and the Lovers, very balanced energy. And you are in the light. You are in this manifestation stage of your life, where you are using balanced energy, both with the love you have for yourself and the way you interact with people. And it's giving you new life. So let's get you a Isabelle, let's get you an animal card. I always think, oh, the Fox. We haven't gotten this yet. So this is really using your instincts, your logic. If something doesn't work with you, you're weighing it. Like if you get information or people are acting a certain way, they may be acting a little sneaky or, wanting to be part of what you're creating, this relationship or this new growth that you're having. They may want to be a part of that, and you're using your discernment to deal with any energies that are coming in, any people, any interactions that are coming in that don't really serve your purpose. You're weighing that, not reacting, but keeping calm, and then always walking in the light in a loving way. Like, just because people are sneaky doesn't mean you have to come at them. That just shows the kind of people they are. And you just have to show the person you are, no matter what the situation is. Gotta love those sisters-in-law. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally get that from that. For some reason, I'm not joking, my sister-in-law popped in my head when I was doing your reading. So I was like, oh, like this energy's not cool. This person does not have your best interest and they want to get in the way of your loving relationship. They see it as light and they want you to go away, basically. They're like, I don't like this. They may just be jealous or salty or whatever. Okay, the next person, oh my gosh, I lost, let's see. The next person is, and I think this is the last person, is Karina. Oh, there you are. Hi, Karina. I already like your energy. Oh, strength. Oh, and the tower. I didn't even see that. That was under the... Okay. I love your energy. There's something about a tower resulting from how strong you are. Your energy is a very, like, you come at people in a way that people are surprised about. Like, if you're interacting with someone who's not traditionally someone that other people would interact with in that way, you do. And this is causing just a complete around for the people around you, because you refuse to treating people a certain way just because of what they look like or how they appear, or how maybe they come at you a little rough, full of fire. You see that as a positive, but some of the people around you are thinking that that's actually a bad thing, that maybe you're a little naive, like, oh look, this is a dragon, it could hurt you, and you're like, no, I'm in balance. See that infinity sign? You're in balance. And you're showing that, oh, there were connection issues, sorry. So you're showing that you can interact and have balanced energy with just about anyone. You don't need to like cause problems and stuff, just because it's there. Like, just because someone doesn't appear like, oh gosh, I'm stumbling over my words. What I like too is you got 2 major arcana. There's a lot of major coming out. So trust your instincts. You will manifest if you continue this. If you continue to treat people just on a individual basis and not make any judgments, that breaks down the structure of our 3D world. You know, people are all about making assumptions, prejudices, and you're not doing that. You're seeing every individual, every situation as an individual, and having its own special gifts and values. And that's causing some things in your life to break down, but not for you. I see the tower as change, and change is a positive thing. The only way we can grow, I mean, can you imagine if we never changed? We would still be infants. Actually, we would still just be cells. The whole structure of evolving from single-celled organisms, even they have, change, is what allows us to grow. Can you imagine if you're like, no, I'm never going to change, and you're wearing shoes from when you were 4 years old? That's pointless. So the King of Swords, and this is Aquarius energy. You're really, you're one of those people that doesn't see things the same way. Maybe you're a little bit odd. Maybe you trust your instincts more than you trust what is going on around you. And that's a healthy way to do things, because the structures that are put around us are just a facade. They're not real. We got the clock tower in another one, and it's like time is a construct. The idea that this person or that person, because of the way they look, or the beliefs they have, are not, they don't work for you. You use your logic, your divine connection, your heart to cut through and go straight to the truth. So that's really beautiful energy. I wasn't sure how this was going to go, but I really like it. I did like your energy. Yay! And then, Karina, let's get you an animal card. And if you guys haven't already, please press the like button and press the notification if you're subscribed, so that you can know about these lives that I do. You've got the hyena, which I really like in this energy, because you kind of just are like, whatever, I don't really care what you think about who I'm playing with or hanging out with or what kind of life I have. I'm having a blast. And just because you can't see the light, you can only see the dark. I'm talking about the other people. That's causing them to be like, what? You're just going to sit there and laugh when everything's dark. And you're like, no, I choose not to live in that light. I choose to always live in the light, not in the dark. So, oh, thank you. Oh, my nails are a mess right now. I keep breaking them. But thank you so much. It's funny. It's on my left hand too, which I don't use as much. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. You know, the best thing you can do for people is smile. Tell them you love them. I mean, I love you guys so much. Thank you for anybody who's stuck with this and been here. And if I didn't get to you today, please turn on that notification. I'll do a community page post, and it'll have a Google Doc, and you can put your name right on there, show up, and I'll do your reading. That's a way to guarantee your spot. I just really love you guys. I always do this, so and I will see you guys later. If you want some more readings and stuff, please go to the channel page and check out the full tarot readings that I've already done. That's a great way to check in with the energy and see if it resonates with you. And then yeah, show up for a live, and we'll have fun and hang out together. Yes, please smash that like button. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm not feeling well today. So if you're new to the channel and you've never seen me before, this is me with a, I think I have a slight fever, but I definitely have a sore throat, and I'm feeling, oh, where's your reading? Okay. Okay. Well, actually, I just got the 5 of Wands speak so well, and that's play fighting. So you're starting stuff at the very last minute. When I offered to give you a reading, thank you so much. So you got the 5 of Wands. You're playing around with the room, with the 4 of Wands. So you're playing around in the room. Very funny. Don't mess around. Oh, now you're leaving. Okay. Well, I love you guys so much, and please check out the channel. Please check out the readings, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye.